Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. How are you? We're only laughing because we were just having a very strange conversation just before the show. I won't go into detail about exactly what it was, but we were talking about massages, and that is all you need to know this time on a Wednesday. But thanks for joining us. Hope the sun's shining wherever you are. It's certainly shining here again today, as you can see. Oh, just a little bit of knee there for you. I've got the shorts on. It's too warm. I'm smart but very casual. And it's going to be a fun day today once again. We have got Wake Up Call for you right now. Lots to come in Wake Up Call. A bit of a sneaky peek as to what is coming up with some amazing deals on our craft clubs, which you won't have seen before here on Crafters TV. Might have seen elsewhere if you shop on HSN and QVC. But a fantastic deal on 3 of those, actually, where you can buy 2 and get the 3rd for free. But I'll tell you more about that in just a bit. Then later on, live at 2 o'clock, we've got a masterclass on all of those craft clubs. So this show really is going to be an opportunity for you to jump in and buy them and then decide what you want to see as far as they're concerned in masterclass. So if you buy a particular one and you want to see a product used from it, or if you're not quite sure about one, then you can ask all those questions. Get them in early so we've got them ready for masterclass, so we can sort of prepare any demos should we need. And then tonight, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we've got it's a craft along, right? Live at 5, but it's a craft along, craft wars, where apparently Debbie and I are going to be going, I hope I'm saying this, head to head in a craft competition. And she's here, obviously, to my left, and I will say good morning to her and get her to explain a little bit more about this, because it's just something we used to do, Debbie, I believe. So you know more about how this works.
Put them up.
Put 'em up.
Yes, Craft Wars. You all know what Craft Wars is. Good morning, Ben. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, Craft Wars was something that came out a few years ago. We did a lot during the COVID times as well, where we had 2 of us crafters that would go head to head, and literally we wouldn't know what was in the basket. So the basket would be there. You'd have a cloth over the basket, and it'd be just jam-packed with goodies, whether it be dies, embossing folders, paper pads, and we'd just literally have to pick things out of it. Yeah, it's good. And we have to craft with it, so we don't get very long, but it's a case of making something. And yeah, and are we judging on this, Ben? I mean, are you judging? Maybe it's a vote for the winner. And do you know what, Ben, though? You should have a lot of confidence, because you've got really good at crafting. I think Ben can do it.
Well, I did my little Moseby's Mates, didn't I? And I've done countless now craft-alongs. And I have done shows here where we've done a bit of crafting. So I think if we'd have done this maybe 4 years ago, it could have been disastrous. Today it probably won't be as disastrous, but it's going to be must-watch TV, isn't it? It's going to be must-watch,
yes.
And that is coming up a little bit later on. And it's quite exciting as well. It must be exciting for you too, being like an experienced crafter, because like day to day, you know what you're doing when you come in, but in this show, you're not going to have a clue what you're going to be making like 15 minutes before you've got to get it made.
Yeah, it is, and it is quite daunting, because it's a case of not knowing anything that's in the basket. And I really have kept it top secret this time. You heard us say yesterday about polls coming out, which is our product order, and it means that we can see what's on. They've not told us what the product is, so you can buy whatever we use. So I hope we do a good job that makes you want to buy that stuff. But it is going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous myself, Ben.
Maybe you could like play along at home as well, in the fact that you could, because we're going to have like different piles of stuff, I believe. So there'll be like a pile of like dies, and then we could dip our hand and see what we get, and then stamps and so on and so forth. Maybe you could do that. Have like little bags in your craft room, throw in some random bits, and then pull out a few bits and see what you get, and then see what you make as well.
That's a brilliant idea.
In 15
yeah,
minutes.
I absolutely love that. You could do that, yeah. And then even, because if you've got a die or you've got a paper pad, you could sort of try and follow along as well and get some ideas from us, hopefully. So yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea.
Okay, maybe do that a little bit later on. Follow, obviously, what Debbie does in that show. Don't. I'll be there for the comedy value, as always.
You'll have Nicola to help you. I've got Jamie helping me. Jamie's going to be in my ear. Nicola's going to be in your ear. Jamie's not a crafter. Nicola is a crafter. So actually, it's going to give us... Jamie's got good ideas. He's always in the show giving good ideas. So I think I'm onto a win with Jamie.
Let's say a few. Let's say a few hellos. Radical Rachel is on the socials and already in his Laurie Barnett. Hello. Betsy Throop Black joins us from Houston, Texas, and Linda's in Maryland. Cindy says hello from Minnesota. Rosalind's in from Maryland, and Sparkly Sue says good morning from a sunny London. Isn't it going to be about 30 degrees in London today? I think like 31, 32 degrees.
Wow, that's hot.
Wham. Mistress Dow says good afternoon, and Lois is in from Ohio. Kirsty D says hello everyone, it's too warm here, but I've just had a happy Platinum Day delivery. Already? That's quick, isn't it?
That is really quick.
2 days. Margaret Birch joins us saying good morning / afternoon, Ben and Debbie. And our Rachel might join in later on. She says, I wouldn't need bags. I have random piles of stuff just all over the place.
I love that. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great way to do it, though. I think it's a great... I was saying the other day about trying to encourage everybody to get some stuff out that they've not used in a long time or not used before. So it's a great way to really have some fun, craft along and just think you're going to take a die, an embossing folder, a paper pad, maybe some stamps or sentiments, and then just choose those and just see what you can put together, and then maybe later on send them in and we can show some photos, because that would be really cool.
Do it, everybody, do it! Victoria says, oh dear, greetings from a hot and sunny Preston. It's too warm for me. I've just watched the last show from yesterday in double speed. And I loved all the giggles. Debbie, in double speed, sounds like a chipmunk.
I probably do.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that later on now with you on double speed. Rose says, I love the Craft Wars idea. That's tonight, live at 5. But what else is coming up for you? Well, plenty on our schedule, which you can see. It is always up for you a week in advance, so you can plan your viewing times with us. Today, there you go, exactly as I said, wake-up call right now. You've got the masterclass on the craft clubs coming for you in between times. They're all 1-hour shows today as well, which is quite nice. They'll be snappy, which is what we like. And 5 o'clock tonight, that Craft Along Craft Wars show. Tomorrow, wake-up call. We've got a craft along as well. And then, of course, cartload. Tomorrow's cartload, by the way, Christmas themed. And as well as it being fast and furious with all things Christmassy, we have got plenty of chances for you to win during that show. You'll have to tune in to find out how. And then on Friday, another jam-packed day, kick-off with Wake Up Call, 60-minute deals. That show as well, don't forget, you have to tune in for, because the deals are only live in that hour. If you don't watch it, you miss out on those deals. There'll be no, oh, can you just bring back those deals? No, we don't. No, we can't do that. Oh, can you? No. You have to tune in and watch. And if you don't, it's tough. And I hate to be that person that says that, but that's how it works. Look at me being all in charge. And then, of course, Friday, fast becoming everybody's favourite show, Friday Night Live, where we have fun, we have games, we have interaction, we have prizes to be won, and also your chance to vote for your favourite demo of the week, which we replay. All of that coming up this week here on Crafters TV. Shall we show you the details for these craft clubs then, and then we'll get unbagging them and show you exactly what's in them, leading to, as I've said, masterclass later on, where then you can tell us what you want to see, what perhaps you want Debbie to dive into and show you in more detail. But this Showstopper brings you your Texture Techniques craft club, which is number 8. It brings you your it brings you your glittering techniques, number 7. And then your glittering medallions, which is number 9. Each club lets you dip your toe into a different sort of discipline, different area of crafting, if you like. And what's so brilliant about this Showstopper, which was similar to what we did last week, we are giving you all 3, but you're only paying for 2. So if you go for the Showstopper, pay for 2, we give you the 3rd for free, hence this price at £47.98. Same in dollars if you're a Platinum member. They are all available individually. If you just want to try one out, you can go down that route. But a great way, again, I think, to dip your toe into that water and indeed get gift ideas as well for other people. One thing I must just mention too, which Nicola's just reminded me of, the bonus buy is available for you as well, which is buy the Showstopper, and then you can choose one of these, again, individually to get half price. So let's have a look, see what we get. We're going to have a look first of all at the, which one have you got there, Debbie?
It's the glitter paste technique ones.
Okay.
I love these, Ben. I think they're just a really good idea. Even if you are an advanced crafter and you know how to do all these crafts and you've got bits of these are your craft in a bag, your craft sort of kit that's going to take you through just that journey of that product, and I absolutely love them. I think they're brilliant. They're good for quick crafting, they're good for kids because you've got everything in the bag. This is your sheet that's going to come with it. You can get the folder, I think you'll be able to find it online. Yep. Oh, we've got it in the show, which is great. So this will fit in there, and then your actual craft kit comes in these bags, which also has your punched holes at the side that you can put in there, which are amazing. They all come like this, which is incredible. Now, in your bag, they will all come beautifully packaged. I've took mine out of the package just to make it quick and easy to show you. So your packaging, don't throw that away, because these are all the little bags that they come in. So you can see it's got our metal dies. If I move these, you've got your metal dies in here, but the packaging on here is absolutely beautiful. Look at that with all the little dots. Use that as your mats and layers, use it to die cut in. So don't throw anything away, because that's really pretty to have. Now, you're also getting a booklet in here, which is amazing. Now, why it's amazing? Because you can see there's a QR code down here. Scan the QR code. That's going to take you to projects that I believe our Craig has possibly done, because he does most of them, and just doing different projects using this kit. So you can see now all these projects here, you've actually got a step-by-step guide. So as you look through, you can see picture and written instructions showing you exactly how to make the cards that you can see on them. So that is a brilliant little booklet to have, and a great QR code that you can scan. Now, inside, you're actually getting this die. I adore this die.
Really
I think it's brilliant. You're going to use this not just in this kit, but lots of your crafting. But what it does is it takes away these sections so you can cut into whatever shapes you do. I think it's ingenious. I think we need to do more dies like this in a bigger version, and have these different patterns that you can cut on your card. I think that's amazing. You're also getting some little already laser cut thank yous, hellos, loves in there, and you're getting lots of mats and layers with them as well. So you can literally pop those out. You're getting them in your black and your white. You've got then the mat and layer to go with them as well. Put them on the top and they're ready to go. Now you can colour them in, do whatever you want with those, but I think that's a really handy little thing to have. The other thing to remember, apart from there is a die in this one, most of them you can craft straight out of the box. You don't have to need any additional machinery or anything else. Now, the stencils, wow. I mean, you are getting so many stencils in here. Ben's going to show you these more closely on the board. But look how beautiful these stencils are. They're just incredible. So this one is a large one. You've then got your, I love this pattern one. You'll be using this all the time. Absolutely beautiful. You're then getting this mandala one. I mean, it really is the bag that keeps giving. They're incredible value. You're getting a border one with that as well, so that beautiful border. We've then got your leaves design for stenciling through. We've got your hearts design. Let's just bring those ones in. And you've also got your, wore the wrong colour top today, haven't I, to show these? And you're wearing the stars. You're not wearing the stars, and you've got the stars as well in those ones. And then on top of that, you've also got all your cardstock, your black and your white, for doing all your glitter. So that's all your main pieces, but you're actually getting 4 tubs of the most amazing glitter paste, which is incredible. So you're getting that beautiful pink one, or in fact, it has a better name than that, I'm sure. Oh no, it doesn't.
Beautiful pink one.
We'll stick with beautiful pink one. You're getting your beautiful blue one.
Yay!
You're getting your beautiful silver one. And then you're getting your beautiful purple one as well. So all of those come inside, and it really is that kit that all comes inside with that little booklet, which is amazing. I absolutely love these kits, and this is just one of the ones that we're showing you today.
I'll show you everything on boards once again, just to recap. Also, obviously, you get your little panel there as well with each and every one. So if you've already got your folder, or if you haven't yet got it, you can pick it up, and then you can keep all of your panels and your bags inside your Craft Club folder. So it's worth adding that in. It is available on the website. Morning, Trisha Plasto, who says, good morning, Ben and Debbie. It was 31 degrees here in London when I got in my car after Pilates an hour ago. It is hot. And Lynn says, I need all the help I can get, as I've 100% lost my crafty mojo. It's that bad, it's got up and moved town. Well, Lynn, you have come to the right place. We're going to get that mojo back for you. And these kits are a great way, I think, to get that mojo back again, because as Debbie said, you get so much. And just to recap on what she showed you here, obviously you get your cardstock and your papers in there, the instruction leaflet too, but these are all the hardware pieces, if you like. So you've got that beautiful heart die in there. It looks stunning, doesn't it? And then the stencils, look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that we've just popped a bit of the glitter on there for you as well, and the beautiful silver and the beautiful blue. Got a bit of a futuristic sort of feel to it, that one. I know you can probably sort of see florals in there, but it's a very geometrically sort of futuristic feel. You're also going to get, as Debbie showed you, that beautiful mandala. There's stunning borders in here as well. And again, we've used all of the glitters, which I'll show you on board separately in just a second, that you will get within this collection. Love all of these. These are super cute, and now you can see them with the glitter on. They're just brilliant, aren't they? The stars, I think you're going to use so many times over, the beautiful hearts, and then the silver leaves that you've got there too. And then lastly, as far as your stencils are concerned, is that beautiful rose stencil set. And of course, all of the colours that we've shown you on the boards there come to you as far as those glitters are concerned. So the beautiful pink, beautiful purple, beautiful blue, and the stunning silver.
And look at the quality of it as well, Ben. When you look at that, it's so even because the glitter's so fine. It's beautiful.
It's just gorgeous. And like we said, if you are someone like Lynn who's lost their crafty mojo just a little bit, I think these are mojo finders, because like you said, Debbie, you get everything that you need within the kits, don't you, to have a go?
Absolutely. I've got some samples here to show as well. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I love what you can do with them. And this is all from the kits, apart from maybe a little vellum strip that goes across there with that thanks. But even the thanks has had the glitter put across it. The stars have been cut out to use as embellishments. I think that is stunning, that one. Look at this one, using the big one in the background, then that mandala on the front, and then your hello with that matte and layer. Looks incredible. This one is beautiful onto black cardstock. Look at the reflection on there. Again, really lovely, super easy to do. Love that you're getting all those different colours. Another one here, love that so much. Excuse the pun. I love this as well. Look at the corners. It's part of the mandala. So just using the corners to create your actual corners there. That is beautiful. What about just putting a little bit on and having this beautiful border coming up the side? Really love that one. Another similar one, but using it down. Oh, actually, it goes that way round. There we go. And again, cutting out those hearts. And then one more. This really, I think this is a brilliant sample because it shows you how that pink looks on the black cardstock and it looks on the white cardstock. And because of that pigment in there and how vibrant the colour is, it just stays beautiful on the black as it is the white. So a great kit to have. I think anyone that wants a kit in a bag that they can just craft straight out of, this craft kit is the one for you.
Kit in a bag, kit in a bag. Hey, afternoon, says Joanne Reid. I've just received 2 orders from last week. Fantastic deals as always. Thank you, Joanne. And Sissy says, I really need to take the advice and start to use stuff that I've bought and stashed. Yeah, for goodness sake, if you're buying stuff, make sure you use it. And if you've got any of these craft clubs already, maybe make this the day that you decide to get those out and have a play, because as we've discussed, these are obviously new to Crafters TV, but if you watch on HSN or QVC, you may well have seen these before, may already have them. If you have as well, tell everybody else why the craft clubs are so good. Oucher says, I have glitter paste, but never used it. Maybe later you can inspire me to go and make something. Happy to do that. If you want to see some glitter paste being used later on, we can do that in masterclass, can't we?
Yes, definitely. Yes, we've got masterclass, and I love a masterclass. You know, me and Ben love it because we love when you send. In fact, what have we got to beat? We need questions, don't we? But I think 18. Did we have 18 questions? That rings a bell.
I think that was the record, wasn't it? Yeah.
So we love you asking questions in masterclass, whatever it is, and we've got 3 different kits to go through. So once we've got through this first hour, you'll have a good idea of what's in the kits and what sort of questions you want to ask. ask and what you want to see as well. I'm really happy for you to do anything you want. So anything you ask, I will give it a go and we'll try it with the kits. So next one we've got though is the textured techniques. I adore this one, and it's going to be a great one for all our Christmas ranges coming up, which are going to be hitting your screens very soon. Yeah, don't go far away, because what this one is, although you've got all your textures, it's actually Christmas themed as well, and I love them. So all these cards you can see here are all in this kit for you to make as well. So much that you're getting. Again, get the binder, you can pop these in. Can I also recommend that you get a couple of binders, maybe 2 or 3, because you can only fit about sort of 3 to 4 kits in there, because the kits themselves are quite bulky, and if you're going to stick everything in them and put them in your folders, you'll want to get multiple folders just to keep them in, because they are really special, I think, and you want to keep them special. I love that they're all white clean as well. Right, this one, obviously textures, so we've got lots of things in here that are going to add texture to your makes. So the first thing we've got is an embossing folder. You're going to be using that loads over your Christmas makes, aren't you? It's a great one to have. Really pretty, creating those snow in the background. We've then got some beautiful stamps. So you've got your snowflake wishes, season's greetings. Again, all these different texture ones which you can build up into your scenery in the background. Love that one. You've then got a set of dies. I mean, look at those dies you get. There is loads in there. You've got 3 different size tags. You always put a tag on everything, all your presents at Christmas, all your gift bags, all your gift boxes, you're going to need a tag with, and each one has got a different top on them. If I turn around that way, you can see. You've then got this border, which is amazing because you can elongate it, so you can cut it along and keep going. Maybe cut some decorations for your cracker, wrap it round. Your candles at Christmas, do it on the top of vellum, wrap it round a candle, it's going to look amazing. You've got your Christmas die, and you've got all your little Christmas trees and your snowflakes as well, big snowflake and your small ones. So really comprehensive set of Christmas dies, which are going to go with all your different makes as well over Christmas. So I love those ones. You're then getting your stencil, so you're getting another stencil there. So if you're going for a couple today, having the glitter paste and this one, it's just going to add even more texture, isn't it? You've then got ribbons in here, so 3 different coloured ribbons. You've then got your papers. Now, so not your papers, your cardstock. So this is really good quality cardstock, double-sided. So if you want to make your gift boxes or gift bags out of this, you've got double-sided. And you've got them in all these beautiful colours, more sort of contemporary, I would say, colours, which are really beautiful. You've then got vellums in here as well, Ben. I know, it's amazing.
I love the snowflakes. Yeah, the snow. Look at this. I mean, the snow, it is really, really pretty. And whatever coloured cardstock you put it onto is going to give that a different look. So that is absolutely beautiful vellum. And then you've got your snowflakes as well. Look at the snowflakes. I love that. Pretty.
Just so lovely. So you're getting 2 sheets of each one of those, and you're getting your papers as well. So beautiful, sort of Christmas-inspired papers, which are just going to go through all your makes. So I love those ones as well. Then, on top of that, now when your textures get really interesting. So you've got some glitter paste on here. What I love about this one is giving you this sort of clear shimmer one, which is like the Northern Lights. Oh, it has got a name on this one. Moonlight Sparkle, this one.
I prefer beautiful sparkle.
Beautiful, clear sparkle.
Clear sparkle.
You've then got your gilding flakes. You know how we all love our gilding flakes. So again, adding texture, adding shine, adding that Christmas spirit. We've then got our ink pad as well. So you've got your Sailor's Wake on there, which is going to go with all those sort of blue-inspired papers. So that's going to be beautiful to go with that one. And then you've also got these beautiful gems. I mean, I'm going to pop these on some paper.
Oh, wow.
These are just...
They're like diamonds.
Yeah, they do look like diamonds. They are beautiful. You're going to absolutely want those.
They're so sparkly.
So sparkly.
It looks like they're those like high-end jewellery adverts you see when they're like pouring the diamonds out. It looks like that.
They are like the Aurora Borealis, aren't they? Is it Borealis?
Borealis.
Borealis, not Borealis. Yes, so yeah, beautiful gems. You're getting tons in there in different sizes as well. So loads in this kit, amazing kit. And let me just show you where, oh, here it is. I'll bring that around. In fact, we'll show it overhead. You're getting your booklet in this one as well. Each one coming with a booklet, your QR scan codes. It tells you all the projects you've got in here. So you've got 6 different projects, and then it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do them, how to make them, how to get to that finished project. So I think that is beautiful. You'll definitely want that Christmas one if you're going for the Christmas new stuff that's coming up soon.
Sooner than you may think. I'll show you again on the boards just a few of the items you're going to get in that bag. Morning to Mary. Mary says, good afternoon. I promise no photos today. Please send more photos.
We love them.
That photo was stuff of a legend last night, Mary. We loved that. It made everybody laugh. Geraldine says, good afternoon, Ben and Debbie. I hope you're all okay. We are. I am okay with glitter paste and stencils. I'm okay with glitter paste and stencils, but I struggle with the small letters.
Small letters?
What do you mean?
You might mean the little die cuts, the words.
What to do with those?
What to do with them, right. So
we can look at that.
We'll bank that question, and if you can watch later on, just remind us by sending us another one, and we will do something with that, yes.
So we've got what to do with the die cut letters, and also Altia wants to see how to use the glitter paste as well with the stencils. We're writing it down in the gallery. I can hear it. So that's 2 requests we'll look at. I've just received my Sheena collection with the invisible ink, says Vivian Soulsby. Hope you found it okay, because it's invisible. Diane says, love this kit. And Pat says, I have these kits. They are terrific for beginners, as well as someone like who overthinks everything. I like the ideas. Yeah, Pat, absolutely. And look, just to show you again the kind of things you're going to be getting in your kit. So you've got beautiful stencils in here. I absolutely love as well, as Debbie was showing us, I think the dies are brilliant. Like, you've got fantastic snowflakes in there. You can build your own scenes with those trees. How handy are those tags as well, by the way? Those, I think you're just going to use again and again and again. Not just, of course, for your crafts, but, you know, for actual gift ideas as well. All those beautiful stamps in there, those texture stamps. You've got some sentiments included there too. Beautiful embossing folder with your snowflakes. Could use that elsewhere as well. Like the blue makes me think of, like, Under the Sea could be bubbles with your Enchanted Ocean collection, couldn't it? You know, it doesn't have to be just snowflakes. Then you've got all of those goodies that Debbie was showing you as far as your Sailor's Wake's concerned, your beautiful glitter paste, and then your gilding flakes, and you will receive as well some beautiful ribbon. So all of that is in there, which is the textures. Yes, number 8 is that one if you want to go for that individually. And don't forget, if you are buying these and you're wanting folders, that folder is available for you on the website as an individual. You got some finished samples?
I certainly have. Now, these finished samples are the instructions of what you can make in the box. Look at that. Who would not want to make that sample? Who would not want to receive that as a Christmas present, Christmas card? I think that's beautiful. You've got the vellums on there, you've got the tags on there, that Christmas die, the snowflakes. You could be making that exact card for your cards this Christmas. And this one as well, another beautiful one. This really showcases those tags in 3 different sizes there, which are incredible. Cut your snowflakes into your tag to show through that craft card at the bottom. I think that is beautiful, that one. Another one here, using your vellum as a scenery. Look at that, looks amazing. And then your embossing folder, it's just everything on there is just exceptional. Love the cardstock in the background. Everything, including the ribbons, snowflakes, the Christmas trees, is in this kit, which is it's just amazing. What about this one? Creating a scenery in a tag.
So good.
How good is that?
Really good.
I mean, that is such a beautiful card. I think this is the card I want to make people for Christmas this year. I love that. I just think it's an absolutely gorgeous design. And you've got full instructions, step-by-step picture instructions of how to make that card. So if you want to be making contemporary, pretty, beautiful cards like these ones, you've got all the full instructions in this kit. I definitely think this is the one that may be the fastest seller, because it is extraordinarily good. And the last one there, just, it's the same one, I think. I think someone's actually just replicated that card, but without putting anything in the window. That's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous kit, that one.
Remember, we're going to have a look through the final of the 3, and essentially your free item within this craft club in just a few moments' time. So it's the Showstopper, where you get your glitter paste collection, your textures and your glitter medallions as well. $47.98 is the price for, well, platinum members if you're in the US or indeed the UK. So let's give you opportunity to get checked out. Also, keep the requests coming in, because we are happy to do whatever you want in Masterclass as far as the craft clubs are concerned. So if you're buying them, let's hope you get that question in so you can make the most out of them. We'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time. We'll see you in a moment.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christmas chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and they could be commercial meetings, they could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different, but always a predominant focus on the products, how they're working, the new products that we're bringing out, a lot of research and development. When we get to see the finished article, way before anybody at home gets to see it, it arrives and we get to unpack it and experience it and try it, that gives us all a massive buzz. I can't be getting out of bed too early, and I like to get to bed. 9 o'clock's the new 10 p.m. Tea all day long, black, no sugar, thank you. I tend to miss breakfast, which isn't great, and if I have something when I come in the office, then that's going to be yogurt and fruit. My face, all of the makeup that makes this, nobody's seeing this without that on. Probably a baked potato or a salad or something egg-based. Ooh, craft along a masterclass. I'm going to say masterclass, and that's because I love to educate. One song that would be the theme tune to my life, it would be Billy Ocean, Red Light Spells Danger. Pour a gin and tonic. First thing I do. Get in the house, gin and tonic, decompress the day, and then plan what I'm going to do that night.
Welcome back, everyone. Hiya. How are you? Are you good? Hopefully you are. Love the kit, says Diane Hatch. Also, Geraldine says, using glitter paste with die-cut letters. And Pat says, great price for these kits too. It is a good price because essentially, when you buy the Showstopper particularly, you're buying two and you're getting the third one for free. As I said, they all come with instruction booklets. They all come with the video tutorials for you as well, which is brilliant. And of course, if you do need somewhere to fold them, store them, you've got your folder, which is available as well on the Shop Show. It may well be that you've got your own folder you want to put them in, but that is the official Craft Club folder where you can store your craft clubs, store your little panels as well, and pop your work in there too, which I think is brilliant. What does it say? Let's make it together. Right. We're going to have a look at the final of the three in the collection, which is number 9, the glittering medallions.
Yes, glittering medallions. I love these, and honestly, I did a little video of these this morning because I cannot get over how much glitter is in this pack. There are so many glitters. I love glitter, although Becky brought the glitter into the studio and in the craft room and into the studio. She brought the glitter everywhere, and everywhere I go and sit, there's glitter. But anyway, it just makes us even more shiny, doesn't it? So yes, which is lovely. I think this is a great idea, this one. This is one that if you really love crafting, you can really just get so creative with this, and I'll show you why. So that's your actual chart that comes in. Again, goes in the folder. There's your little bag that it comes in, everything that you've got inside. The bags are fabulous on their own, just purely for the fact that it keeps everything nice and tidy. They're white clean. If your glitter spills in there, it doesn't matter. It's going to keep it in there. But look how many, I mean, you can see straight away, look how many glitters you are getting.
Wow. Wow, wait.
I know. I'm not even kidding you.
Is that 15? No, more than that.
I actually, so you got 5, 10, 15, 20 pots of glitter, which are going to last you. I actually had to check because I thought I'd got a rogue one that they'd put too many glitters in. I genuinely thought that because there is so many glitters in here in all different colours. So whether you're going through, so you've got your butterfly, which is going to create beautiful everyday sort of cards. You also got your mandala, but I think you can make that look really Christmassy. But you can use these for your Christmas makes, you can use them for your everyday makes, your birthdays, your Mother's Day, your Easter. You've got so many glitters in there. What's brilliant about these little pots as well is they've got these little pegs on top. I feel like we've not really let me just do it that way and then you can see. It's got little pegs that close the holes in there.
Genius.
How genius is that on every single one, which is amazing. So it means that you can sprinkle where you want your glitter, which is incredible. So, and then it'll go, you don't have to take the whole thing out, just sprinkle your excess back in and tap it in and it'll go back in. And then that completely closes it, so you're not going to get glitter anywhere. So you've got loads of those, which are amazing, 20 in total, right through from your blacks and reds to your greens and blues to your silvers, your whites. You've got purples in there, pinks. It's just, honestly, that's incredible. I love all those glitters. Now, inside here, I've shown you those stamps. I'm just going to place them onto the back of the foam pad so you can see them a little bit better because they are really big, lovely stamps. I mean, huge size. Love these ones. And the reason we've done these like this, it's so, if I bring this sheet in, we've got a cutting guide here, which sounds a bit strange, but wait till I show you the samples. Your cutting guide is just telling you what colours are going to work together and how to use them. So what you do is you stamp them out and then you would glitter into those parts. So it tells you your first layer, it's got this sort of burgundy sort of pink colour. So you would stamp this out, but then you would just put that round this edges. You'd add some glue in, put some round the edges, and then you trim that out.
Okay.
So that's the way you put it. Or you can decoupage up, which I'll show you in a second. So it's pop them to the side. So this is just a sort of cheat sheet if you want. You don't have to use it like that. You can also, if you've got some tacky glue, you can also put glue on here, or your gilding flake glue, and then you can stamp and add your glitters or your gilding flakes from your other kit. So there's lots you can do with these, or you can just colour them in and add spot glitter around them. So whatever you want to do. We've then got, I mean, look how many you've got here. 4 different pads of all your pre-cut little foam pads.
Cool.
So all self-adhesive. So you've got 4 sheets of those, so they're going to last you a while. You've then got your cardstock, which is the most cardstock I've seen, I think, in any kit. Look how much there is there. It's huge, absolutely huge.
How many sheets is that?
I don't know how many sheets. It'll say on the back, will it? But look at how many.
40.
40 sheets, yeah. I don't think I've ever known that to be in a kit. That's like bigger than a paper
pad.
Paper pad in its own right, yeah. And look at all these colours. Look, they're rich, vibrant, double-sided, 8x8. So, I mean, look at that pink. That is just glorious. Just every colour you can think of. So if you want to just stamp out your medallion and then trim them out in different colours, you can do that. So that's a great one to do. Or you can use your glitters. So with your cardstock, again, your QR code on the front, telling you, and this is what I'm talking about, where you put them all on top of each other. Beautiful designs. You've got these inside, which will show you exactly how to do these ones. Gives you top tips, gives you your step-by-step, shows you exactly how to make all of them. That book is just so invaluable. I love that. So, I mean, really, this is I keep saying, each one I go through, I think you've got to have this one. I think it's going to be hard to choose. Choose what you think your favourite sort of craft is, and then go from there. But value-wise, to have 20 glitters like this in your kit, in a bag, with your most amazing stamps, and 40 sheets of that cardstock, wow, what an absolute bargain this one is. Love this one. Now, I have got just a couple of samples, so let's just show you these before we look at Ben with the balls. Look at this.
Ooh,
I mean, is that not just... Look at that!
That's amazing.
It's so amazing, isn't it?
It looks even more... Can you turn it on its side? No, like flat. Oh, like, yeah. It looks even more like 3D than it actually is.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
I mean, it is incredible.
It's like a piece of
It's
jewellery.
like stained glass window, isn't it?
Yeah.
The other thing you can do is if you stamp onto vellum and glitter the back or acetate and then cut it out, you can do that. So we've done these in shapes that you can use and easy to cut out. Look at that. I mean, crafting for the kids and the grandkids, but crafting for you, that is just beautiful. So yeah, if you love your glitters and you want to be making cards like this, full instructions inside and everything you need, and then loads more glitters to do everything else with, then this is the kit for you.
Wow, lots of oohs and ahs coming through as far as these kits are concerned as well. Linda, just to let you know, so you're asking which is which. So as far as the numbers are concerned, number 7, your glittering techniques. Number 8 is your texture techniques. And then the one you've just seen, number 9, is the glittering medallions. And the best way to get them, of course, is the Showstopper. As I mentioned earlier on, just to reiterate again, if you watch HSN, you will have potentially already seen these in NutriCrafters TV. And the best way to go, if you like the look of all of them, maybe you're thinking about sharing your love of craft with somebody else, or...
Can I interrupt? Is that for all free?
Yeah, it's buy 2, get 1 free.
So... genuine, I wasn't taking.
I've been saying it for 45 minutes.
But I thought that was. I genuinely thought that was each.
No, it's all for all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. When you were saying that, I thought, is that all free?
Yeah. It's bonkers, isn't it?
That is bonkers. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm doing them all individual, thinking we were selling them all individually.
Don't buy off Debbie.
No, don't buy
She's
off
going to
me.
charge you $47.98 for each one. I'm going to give you all 3 for this price.
Brilliant. I love that.
Yeah, you can get them individually should you wish, but yeah, the value for money is the Showstopper, where you get all 3 for the price of 2. And then when you buy that Showstopper, so maybe there's a particular bag that you like the best, maybe you want more of the glittering medallions, for example, you get the Showstopper, and then you can add the glittering medallions again into your basket as an individual craft club, and we'll give you half price on that one. So, I mean, just so much as far as helping a lot of you with your crafty mojos. Bit of chat today, apparently, of people saying they're losing their mojos. These kits, I think, are going to help you find it once again. And also, you know, if you've loved things previously like our craft kit, these are absolutely perfect because, again, as Debbie's shown you and explained, everything you need in each bag pretty much, and you're not breaking the bank also to try different crafting techniques which potentially you might have not done before. So whichever way you go, however you shop, enjoy them, get them out, play with them, use the instruction leaflets that you're going to get in each of the bags, and also the QR code which will take you to the video instruction with those as well. Linda says, just joining for a few minutes before work, happy Wednesday to everybody. We are going to have a look in the final 10 minutes of this show. A few of you have been asking about how you use the glitter paste with the stencils, which we'll look at, and just another request potentially for later, which is coming from Alison Gibson, who says later on, would there be time to do a demo of the glitter medallions, as I'm not quite following how to do them? Could we do that later on potentially?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Add it to the list. What we're going to do now with Debbie, as I say, because I know Ultra, you were asking, and I've seen a few other people commenting about the glitter paste and using those with the stencils. So we thought we might just finish off and have a look at that. Is it easy to do, Debbie?
Yeah, so glitter paste is so easy to do. It's one of those mediums that's a little bit frightening to people because they're not quite sure what to do with it. And even then when they use it, they're not really quite sure of how they're using it or what you do with it. The only thing I would say to get extra, and actually before we brought out our palette knives, so we have got palette knives and you can get these on our website. I'm pretty sure we've still got some in.
Yeah.
I just used to use a knife, an old knife.
They're on the show.
Oh, they are on the show?
I'm sure they're on the show.
Okay, so that's brilliant. So I would absolutely invest in some of them. I've used plastic knives before and it works. You need something that has a flat bottom. So when you're using it, you use always the back of the knife. Ben, that's referring to you, flat bottom, because he's going to get his bum done when he goes out to Turkey. Teeth and bums.
They're on masterclass later on, where you get the mat and the knives, and then you get the spatulas for free.
Amazing. Right, now what I'm doing here, I've literally took a piece of card out of the kit. So I'm taking a piece of white card and I'm literally just going to put a piece of tape across the bottom, and I'm going to do it across, the top, and then put one at the bottom as well. So it just holds it to my cardstock so I know it's not going to move. I love the fact that if you do want to do an 8x8 card, you've literally got that framing around the edge already. It's just going to look beautiful.
Yeah.
But what I want to do, I want to show this because later on then I want to show how you can die cut it out so it'll be dry for the later show, because I know lots of people will be asking about this die here and how it works, and I really want to show you how this works. I can't do it in this show, not only because we won't have a lot of time, but it won't dry in time. So we want to make sure that your texture is going to be dry before we use your die cut. So we'll show that later on.
Yeah.
So all you're going to do with this, I mean, look at that. You get a whole beautiful pot of sparkle. You want to just take it to the back of your knife and literally just take it over. Now all I'm doing, can you see how flat? I don't know if Jamie could perhaps go forward facing, because then we can see how flat I keep my knife. Because once you put it onto it, if you have it like that, all it's going to do is scrape out of your grooves. So you want to keep it really flat. You see how flat I'm keeping that? We're just going along, because then it's going to fill the grooves. If I just turn that over so you can see, that then fills that perfectly.
Okay.
So always keep your knife flat. So we can go back overhead now. So what I'm going to do is actually we're going to do some in the blue. So let's pop some over there. And it's not a rushed game. You don't have to do it really quickly. Take your time. Just going over, I would say use little at a time so you can see where you're filling it in, and that you're not going to smother it and get loads everywhere. And then what I'm going to also do is I'm going to add a different colour. But I want to make sure that where I'm putting this colour first, I've got it where I need it. And the reason I say that is because I don't want to contaminate my two colours in the pot.
I see.
If you do find that you have a bit of your blue, and then I'm going to use silver, and you've got them in different places, use another pot that you could put them into and have a mixed pot rather than put in both.
Alcha, who is watching this demo because she asked for it, is also wondering, what do I need to clean the stencil and the knives after?
So warm soapy water is absolutely brilliant at doing that. And I would say for me, because I haven't got anything like that in the studio, I just use a wet wipe.
Okay.
Yep.
And clean as soon as you can, right?
Clean as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Yes, that's really important then. Now I opened that one, but I left one closed so you can see how I do it. When you get these, you get this little silver cover over the top. I just take my craft knife and literally go into the side bit here. and then just bring it round. So just around there. We need a new blade because this one's not very sharp. So I'm going to put it down because
So doing that carefully so that then you can put that back in place after you've used it, because it's going to help keep it fresh.
It'll keep it fresh. It will stop it from drying out. What it stops is any little pieces that have gone around the rim.
Yeah.
And then even with that, I've got a little wipe. I'm just going to wipe that straight away, so taking that off. Otherwise, it will stick to there. And then we're going to look at that silver. Oh, I've got a bit of blue on there, but it doesn't matter. It's beautiful, beautiful silver. So we're just going to pop that over the top, like so. And then we're going to build that one up. And now I don't mind if I've got a little bit that's coming through with the blue, because I'm going to use all of this that we've put on. So it is just a case of coming down. And whatever, if I went over this with the blue, it would then cover the blue. So be mindful of that. So if you're going over something, it will go over the top. So just going over that one, like so. Let's pop that on the edge. So I've got a tiny bit of blue in there, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to pop that down, pop that on the top, and then put your lid straight back on. So don't leave them open once you're done with them. And then I'm just going to use my wipe just to clean that. So when we then take this off, let's take this tape off first. So that's one piece of tape, and then I'm going to take the other one off. And then I will show you how I do my stencils straight away. So let's just take that one off, like so. And then let's see what we've got inside. So let's take this off. We've got, Baba! I'm just going to literally put that onto another piece. And then we're going to show that. Let's show that. Look.
My.
Look how amazing that looks.
Yeah.
It's so, so beautiful. Yeah, absolutely lovely. Then what I'm going to do, I've put this onto another piece of card. I'm going to take that same wet wipe, and I'm literally just going to wash that through, because what this will do will give me a distressed look.
Okay.
But it will be very different. This isn't about getting the glitter through. This is about just not wasting any of that glitter.
What, so would you do this every time then?
So I like to do it because I like to get that glitter onto another piece of card. So this is just creating a really subtle distressed background. And you can see it's already starting to dry a little bit. But what this will do is will help to use your glitter onto another piece of card. So I've moved that, so I won't do it anymore.
And what was it, just a wet wipe?
Just a wet wipe. Look how lovely this now looks.
Fancy pants.
Yeah, let me just do that to the light. Look how beautiful.
That's really cool.
It's really lovely, isn't it? Look at that, the amount of glitter that you still get through there just by washing it off. So a nice, easy way to do that, and just a beautiful way to use your leftovers as well. So super easy to do. And then if you're doing something like your larger ones, these ones here, if you're doing quite a large one, you would use more at a time to put through them. But we will go more into that definitely later on.
Just a question from Rose as well, who's wondering what cardstock is best to use with the glitter paste?
Anything. So that's a brilliant question, because glitter paste will go onto anything. So not just cardstock. So I would say the thicker the cardstock, the better. But vellums, acetates, candles you can put your glitter paste onto, craft card, black card, anything. You can literally put it onto anything. If you really want to, although it will dry rock hard, you can stencil it onto your walls. You know, a glass picture frame, you might want to put some of the hearts going up the picture frame. And
even if you wanted, you could put onto things like if you wanted to decorate like wine glasses or something like that, couldn't you, for like a party?
Oh, absolutely.
And that would just set on its own, and you wouldn't need to do anything with it.
So if you're putting your glitter paste onto something, you would need to varnish or put something over the top to harden it, but it would last a long time. And I would say hand washing would be fine. You just dishwasher, it wouldn't be dishwasher proof. Yeah, we'd go on to that.
Lots of ideas, and yeah, hopefully you sort of get the gist that you can pop your glitter paste onto most things. And Mary, I love your suggestion as well. You say, because I work with adults with disabilities, we use a window squeegee to put on glitter paste. It's like whatever works for you and whatever works for whoever you're working with. But that's a great idea.
Very good.
I was just mesmerised. Sorry, I just played with the mesmerising glitter pastes, Pat, for the first time the other day. I had no project planned with it. It was a great learning experience with no pressure. And I think sometimes, you know, there are wise words there. You know, have a play with stuff without even having a project in mind, especially with these kits as well. I think that's why potentially you might be getting them too if you want to try out, you know, texture techniques, if you want to try out working with glitter paste and stencils. Don't always have to have a project in mind, do you? If you've got a spare bit of cardstock and you just want to practice the whole kind of process of running your glitter paste through stencils, I think that's a really good thing to do, and then it kind of takes the pressure off a little bit, doesn't it? Rather than diving straight in and going, right, I've got the glitter paste, I've got to make a project, I've got to make a card straight away. You kind of take the pressure off yourself a little bit because you think, well, I'm just going to have a play, I'm going to see how it goes, see how it works for me. So Pat, I think that's really, really sage advice. And don't forget, as we head towards the end of this show, if there's anything that you want to see, I know a lot of requests coming in to see the glitter medallion, so we can certainly look at that in more detail. Do you want to see Debbie doing more with the glitter paste through the stencils? Is that something else that you want to see more of? Do you want to see more with the texture techniques? Your show masterclass, so get those requests in. And preferably, if you think of something, get it in for like the start of the show so that then, you know, we've got opportunities to get everything sorted, because, you know, you can ask questions right throughout the show, but if there's a request comes in, like, you know, 5 or 10 minutes before the end of the show, might not be able to squeeze it in. But any requests, any questions, please ask them and we will get as much done as we can. Kimberly just saying, this is the one craft club that I wasn't able to get from my subscription. So happy to see it offered today. We'll just have a look at some more cards with Debbie, but just to recap again, the Showstopper is all 3, so 7, 8 and 9. You buy 2, you get the 3rd for free. That's the price for all of them on the screen at £47.98 or dollars if you are platinum. If you do go for the Showstopper, there's a bonus buy where you can add in another one of the individual craft clubs for half the price. So if there's one that you particularly like, you want to stash up on, you can do that. And as I've also mentioned, don't forget, if you are going for any of the craft clubs, the folder is available as an individual item. From memory, I think it's something like $10.39 or $10.89, I think it is. If you're a platinum member, pounds or dollars, you can get that on the Shop the Show as well. Beautiful card you've got there.
Yeah, just thought I'd show you, just for those glitter paste, the samples again, because they really are absolutely stunning. This shows you on your black and your white card. Beautiful designs that the design team have done, just using them as borders. I think each one of these kits create the most beautiful cards that you could possibly want, whether it's your textures ones that you're going for your Christmas makes, whether it's these beautiful glitter paste.
That's stunning.
It's so stunning, isn't it?
And do you know what I love about that? Looking at that again from my sort of simple mind, it looks uber professional, it looks uber complicated to do, but I look at that and think, I could do that.
So simple.
But
so simple.
It looks the business though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely does. And I think that's what these kits are aimed at, is for you to be that professional crafter, or even if you are a professional crafter, someone that can really do something a little bit different, add some extra embellishments. It's just going to be amazing. I think all of these are amazing. And now I know that that's for all 3. That's exceptional value. But please remember to get all your questions in, because we'll go through all the kits in a lot more detail and have a little play with them as well.
And I always say, masterclass, the pressure's on you. You know, normally the pressure's on us in the show to deliver, but masterclass is your show, so you've got to ask the questions, you've got to ask for the requests. So please think of some. And always, I always say this before we get to masterclasses, don't be afraid to ask a question. Don't be afraid to say, oh, can I see this? It's not a silly request, it's not a silly question, because if you don't know how to do it, it's not silly, is it? So please, anything you want to know, even if you think it's the most simple question in the world, just ask it, for goodness sake, because we want you to get the best out of your goodies. Thank you, Altia, who says, beautiful samples with the glitter paste. I look forward to making something. And Donna says, wow, I opted out of these 3 kits from HSN, but now I need them. Those mandalas are truly beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Massive thank you to Debbie, and you're going to be seeing both of us back here in an hour's time for that masterclass. So have a think. What do you want to see? What do you want to know? Get your questions ready and get ready to pose those to us nice and early, and we'll see you back here in just an hour's time. Bye for now.